River Nile. I wish I could actually have seen the sunrise, because I think it would have been nice. Slept better than I did on the train, but any time that one of the cruise ships would come past, the whole boat would rock and it would wake me up. Made it to Luxor. So that road down there, where you can see like the sphinxes, that goes from Luxor Temple to Karnak Temple. We might be doing both later. We're definitely doing Karnak, might do Luxor afterwards. Don't know if they're redoing the road down here. Doesn't look great. A little bit tired, but not too bad. Karnak should be amazing. If we're doing it later, I'm hoping the crowds might have cleared out a bit by then. So in the hotel, hotel's okay. Better than the one in Cairo, not as nice as the one in Aswan, but we have got a balcony. So we are now heading towards Karnak Temple, which is just ahead. This place is huge, so I have to try and find my tour group, which is just to my right. I wanted to get a couple of photos before going in. It's really impressive here, but I still preferred Abu Simbel and the pyramids, but this is still really cool. This is definitely the best part of the complex. All these huge columns, I think there's 130 altogether, and it took 2,000 years to actually, well, the temple is still unfinished, but to get as far as they did with this temple took 2,000 years. So it's just amazing to see there's still the paint is on there. So to keep the paint on here, they would use a mixture of egg and honey to protect it. So after thousands of years, there's still loads of paint. It's also where James Bond, The Spy Who Loved Me, was filmed, where Jaws was chasing them around these pillars. But like even these ones here, look at the colour and the paint on there. It's amazing. Looking at all the hieroglyphics, some of them I know what letter it translates to, but I wouldn't have a clue what any of this says. And that's the god Amun-Ra, the god of the sun, who became one of the main gods. This place is pretty big, so I thought I'd done most of it. Went a bit further down, found this place, and then it just keeps going. There is a lot still to see here. We were warned by our tour guide that a lot of the security here, or other people, will come up to you and say, here, you can go behind the fence and check this out. Obviously they want money if they allow us to do that, so pretty much every security guy I've gone past in the last 20 minutes has been offering me a secret location that no one else can see, and they probably could get me into different bits which look prohibited, for example past these gates. But I'm not going to pay money to be taken to all different parts, because there's plenty enough to see as it is. So I'm pretty tired, but we've got about an hour or so before dinner, so we're going to go, a couple of us are going to do Luxor Temple, which is not far from the hotel. It's going to probably be dark by the time we finish it, but it's still open, and it'll be interesting to go to a temple when it's night time. And this is Luxor Temple. Glad I came. I was a bit unsure about coming. I'm glad I decided to come. I thought this was going to be less impressive, but I think the fact that it's getting darker and it's lit up, it does look pretty cool. think this is more pretty than Karnak Temple. I know it's not as big or as intricate necessarily, but I like this temple. Maybe it's just at night time, I don't know. But it is really cool. I really love this temple, and I don't know if it's going to come out that clear on my GoPro, but so many of the colours are still here. So many of these temples we've been to have had all the colours, and I think we're going to see even more so tomorrow when we start visiting the tombs in the Valley of the Kings. Navigating Luxor at night is not too bad. Took a half an hour walk down to the pub. Tried to go to an Irish pub, but it seemed to be empty and nothing going on there. So I went to, I think, a British pub called the King's Head. Thing is, I mean, it's mainly the fact I've got to walk in the road a lot. I've got a few people hassling me, but not too bad. I had more people hassling me during the daytime, to be honest. Even as one, I got quite a lot more. So just keep your head down and keep walking, and it's usually okay, which is what I'm going to do. So it's very loud, it's very crazy, but I feel safe. Just feel like I'm going to be hassled quite a lot. But I still feel like I'm not going to get mugged or anything like that.